Hello, welcome to episode 3 of the M&M podcast. We have a special new rendition today at our show because we're actually doing it in video form. So welcome to you at home watching on the video form. I have a question actually, really quickly. Would you like me to put these episodes up on SoundCloud so you can listen to them while you're doing other stuff? Anyways, so that's my question. Leave a comment. So, as always, my name is Michael. This is Marcus.
Yes, I am.
And this is the M&M podcast where we discuss everything from news to politics to everything. Just about everything. From everything, from news to we do tags, we do games, we do, we shout out YouTubers. There's all kinds of fun things. So, this episode is actually themed with technology. So we're going to talk about all tech-related stuff. We even have a technology tag that I created because I couldn't find anyone, by the way. So yeah, maybe we should just get going. Really.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's something you'd like to add here in the beginning, Marcus.
Not really. You took it all.
I took it all.
Bastard.
But I thought it was also would be a little bit cool to do it in video form because, first of all, it is Technology Week. So I thought, technology, whatever. So, and I just know whenever I'm listening to podcasts, I'm always thinking, how did that look when they recorded it? I'm always kind of imagining how must that have looked, the setting. So I thought it would be cool to do one themed episode of the M&M podcast with video. So yeah, that's really it. Let's get this show going. This is gonna be exciting. I know.
Maybe. No, it will. It will be so exciting, man.
Keep watching, and we'll take a little musical break. Alright, and we're back after the little musical break. Welcome to the news segment of the M&M podcast, where we are going to discuss things that are happening in the news. Today, because it's a technology-themed week, it's not going to be so much as what was in the news this week or this month, but more sort of what is in the news in this sort of day and age in terms of technology. And the first thing I would like to talk about is just these different products that are coming out all the time. Like, okay, let me do a little comparison. Back in the 90s, what you had an old flat, an old fat TV that was so freaking big, weighed like 40 pounds, and you had a VHS recorder. And that was, that was it. That was the technology. And you had, maybe this was back in the 80s, I don't know. And you had the internet, but it was, it was so much different. And every time you had to connect to the internet, it, made a lot of noises. And it was like a dial-up thing. And you had those old phones, and like so much was different in terms of technology. And in 20 years or something like that?
Maybe.
20 years or 30 years or something, we have come so far, and it is so amazing. It's really what it is, but so unrealistic too. When you compare the two sort of ages to now, where there's Google Glass, and there's being developed these
Apple Watches,
Apple Watches and Oculus Swift, and there's all these different products that are being produced, and there are smartphones, and there are laptops, and there are flat screens that you can pretty much talk to, and it's kind of funny because the whole Back to the Future movies, which I'm a big fan of myself, actually, it's my favorite movies. They, I'm sure a lot of you know them. In number 2 of them, who doesn't? In number 2 of those, they go to the future, and they go to 2015.
Which is this year.
Thanks for Thanks for making that clear, Marcus, because I was confused.
Maybe some of them didn't know. Maybe.
Motherfucker. Anyway, so they went to 2015, and I watched behind the scenes and stuff because I'm a nerd. And the director said, whenever making a movie about the future, you can never, in any way, estimate what is going to happen in the future. So all you can really do is sort of just make it so crazy and so unrealistic as possible, because that is more exciting to watch. With holograms and all that stuff that was in the movie. So it's better just to have a little bit fun with it, because you can never make accurate, predictions
yes.
about the future. But I think it's absolutely amazing that we are getting a little bit somewhere at that direction. We have flat screen TVs that you can voice command. That you can talk to them like Michael J. Fox. What is his name? Marty Jr. is doing in the movie. So we have that, and we almost have hoverboards now. There's actually a real company producing them, not the fake one from College Humor, but an actual firm, because the technology is very simple. It's just magnetic fields, anyway. And we have just a lot of these different things, So I don't know. I just think it's kind of amazing to sort of,
and kind of weird, maybe, and
kind of weird too,
and a little bit scary, because it's a movie that predicted all this, so it's kind of what?
Yeah, and we also have the magic shoes that sort of tie themselves. If you remember that sort of, and fit themselves and stuff like that. So it's just amazing to see that we're kind of coming this way, actually going this direction, which is kind of weird because, just 10 years ago, I watched the movies and I thought, boy, that's not going to happen for another 100 years, that technology. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and that's freaking amazing. And
very surprising. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's just so unnatural. If you understand, it's so unnatural. I didn't think that you could make something like a hoverboard. I always thought, okay, that must only be in video games and movies. I didn't think it would be a reality at all.
No, but and that's just the amazing thing. And I don't know, it just kind of baffles me. Still, the whole internet thing still baffles me, that you can kind of be, connected to anyone in the world. And, that you can watch us right now on YouTube. You can watch us, and we can make movies on our own. I make short films and stuff like that, and that's just like a real production company making movies, because it's become so simple now. You don't have to buy cameras that are $20,000 and are so freaking, crazy to use because it was these old devices and stuff like that. It is so easy now. We're literally recording this with a smartphone and a standard microphone. It is so freaking easy to do these things now, and that just baffles me a lot. In terms of how far we've actually come. Also, these, you talked about that arm thing with hologram. I don't know if you like to explain that.
Okay, I can explain it shortly. It's not developed yet. It might come out this year if they get money enough to make it. They have only made a prototype.
It's a Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter, yeah. And it's this little armband. It's nothing like in some movies you need to get it operated into your arm or in surgery or anything. It's a little armband rubber thing. It looks kind of normal, and when you shake it like this, then your arm actually becomes a touchscreen. And this is real. I'm not shitting. It's real. I actually saw the commercial, and I saw a guy play Fruit Ninja on his arm. So I just thought, oh my god, I need this. I really need this when it comes out this year, maybe.
Yeah, but that's and also that's also talking about the whole Apple Watch thing, where you can actually have a computer just on your freaking wrist, and yeah. People who are in their 30s and 40s and upwards would say that it's absolutely just incredible that you can have sort of a computer in your hand in terms of a phone. But we've come even further than that now, to have it on our freaking wrist. Like that is out of this world. It really is. And I just think it's amazing that we have come so far. And back in 2007, when Steve Jobs revolutionized the phones and made the first
with this.
and put it and made the first phone with the touchscreen. It's funny to see that was only back in 2007. That's not so long ago. And look at all these companies now. Look at Samsung, who's come up with all these Galaxy phones, and iPhone, who's made so many, different iPhones. And they've made iPads and iPad Minis and all these different things.
And the smart TVs also.
And the smart TVs also. Apple TV, like, it's just sort of amazing what you can actually, sort of develop if you get the attention brought to it.
Yeah, when we actually also are talking about TV, then the quality of the TV, I mean...
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, I think it was 7 years ago, I mean, it was kind of good, it was okay, but now when you see it now, for example, on my mom's, she actually got a brand new smart TV, it's freaking amazing. I mean, it's like you are right there and looking at the actors. I mean, it's so freaking beautiful. I mean, wow.
And the whole, just in general, also they introduced the whole 4K quality thing. I mean, that is just, it looks so pure and so clean, and it is amazing that that is actually possible. And 720p 60 FPS, that's also been introduced here on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, it's just, it's so clean quality, and it's just so amazingly made, and it looks so, like, realistic when you watch it. And I'm sure if you pull someone in from, like, say, 50 years ago, if that was possible, they would just think, that they were dreaming or something. They would not think it was...
Maybe?
Their mind would be blown, and they would not know what the hell to do with themselves, because it's just so far that we've come.
And also just that technology makes our day pretty much easier to get through. I mean,
laziness inspired a lot of creations.
and I mean, you don't even have to think when you are on a computer or anything. I mean, it's right on your hand. Like everyone says, there is an app for everything.
True that.
And there pretty much is.
And the invention of a washing machine, of a dishwasher, of freaking electricity came from, just wanting to put things more simple. And laziness, and microwaves, and all these different things. It comes from laziness. It comes from people trying to make life easier. And so, really, what we should do is glorify laziness instead of talking bad about it and
like it's
looking down about
something.
Yeah. I mean, if we were not lazy, you wouldn't have so many of these, inventions that you have today. Just take this microphone, for example, that we're using. We're using a Blue Yeti microphone. That is 4 different microphones in one. Why did they develop that technology? To make things easier. Again, with the laziness, because it's much easier than buying 4 different microphones. And that's just an example, and that's happening with so many different things, Why do you think they made laptops? Again, to make things easier. Laziness, like all these different things. iPads, all these things. Where do you think cars came from? Scooters, everything, with a motor came from freaking, wanting to make life easier, wanting to make it easier to get from point A to point B, and making life a lot more simpler. And laziness.
Yeah.
So we should glorify that. Anyway, that's an offside rant.
It's glorious.
But it to end this whole news segment off, it's just mind blowing how far technology has come. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I think it's crazy. I mean, also that we are now actually pretty much close to make a rocket that should transport some people to Mars, so that. Yeah, we can actually maybe live on Mars, I think.
We're going to take a little musical break.
Yeah.
All right. Right, welcome back after the little musical break. So this time of the show, kick it, Marcus. So this part of the show is the tag part, every time we do this podcast, we have a tag, and it's basically just me asking Marcus these tag questions. And because it's all about technology, it's obviously a technology tag, and it's one that I created because I couldn't find any technology tag online. I put the link, put the questions in the description. If you'd like to do this tag, you're more than welcome. So let's get going, Marcus.
Yay!
Question 1. What's the one thing you love about technology?
As we actually mentioned before the music break, it is that it makes everything just so easy to do. Yeah, that's pretty much what I love about technology.
Short answer. Good, Marcus.
Yeah.
Question number 2. What's one thing you hate about technology?
That it actually takes, every people just totally destroying their lives, if you understand me, with this social media, the games. I mean, I'm a gamer, but I don't play that much, actually. But my brother and my little sister do so much. I mean, they don't do anything else but play Minecraft all day. Really?
Especially Minecraft, I mean, come on.
Especially, it's nothing else but Minecraft. And not for anything, but it's pretty shitty. And I can't see how they can continue playing it over and over and over again every single day.
That's a debate with the Minecraft gamers that you're gonna have to take another day, Marcus, because that's a long hour debate. I see it from my eyes because you. Oh my god. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. So that's what you hate about technology is that it consumes people's lives.
Yeah.
And basically, the problem with people who game and the stuff like that. Also, I have a friend who's in my class, and he is, he's on his phone or computer, all day long at school. Instead of just talking to me or anyone else, he's on the phone and everything instead of talking to his girlfriend, instead of talking to his other friends and his family. And that's what's, that's also, what really sucks about technology, like Marcus said. It's just, it consumes people's lives. It makes them sort of choose technology over real people.
Yeah, and also just that their phone is their life.
Exactly.
If you take a girl's phone or just anyone's phone, it's like their world is going, totally apocalypse or what the fuck. I mean, no, you're destroying my life, man. Get back my phone, like that.
I like that you act out everything here on this podcast, Marcus.
Yeah.
That's the one place on the internet you get that. True insanity. Anyway, so...
What? I'm only a little bit insane. Only a little bit.
Aren't we all, Marcus? Aren't we all? So, question number 3. What was your first experience with technology? Dramatic pause, Marcus. It's okay to take.
No, it's just an awkward pause. My first experience, the television, I think.
The television.
Television.
What I meant by this question, Marcus, is: isn't there anything that amazes you, sort of, in anything that when you were smaller that you got your hands on, like say a phone or anything that you was just sort of amazed by? Because I remember with myself, like in, I don't know, first grade or something, everybody started getting cell phones. And, that was before iPhones and all that stuff. So it was, these old Nokia phones and Motorola who made these, phones.
Moto. It's a Moto. I think it's called Moto.
Motorola?
No, isn't it just called Moto?
No, Motorola.
Moto?
Anyway,
Okay.
They made these clap phones that you clapped, and it was just the coolest thing, I remember. And these push-up phones, and I remember
those
that was...
with the little...
Yeah, exactly, push-up phones.
Yeah.
And with keyboards and stuff like that.
Yeah, keyboard, yeah.
And,
that was it.
And I remember, that was the whole craze. So by this question, I kind of meant, what was sort of, when you were growing up, sort of the craze in sort of technology? What were all people, what were becoming popular in technology?
I mean, for me, I'm actually kind of hard to impress with anything within technology, but I think the first thing I discovered where just oh my god, this is awesome. I think it was with the iPad, actually. When my dad got an iPad, I just, wow, I need to play Fruit Ninja right now. So I was pretty amazed by, you could touch and all this with such a big screen and just, do this and then, oh my god, it's going It's doing exactly what I do.
That was why I put this question in, because I just thought that was kind of funny to kind of go back and sort of memorize these things.
Yeah.
So we'll call that an answer, Marcus. Question number 4. What technology are you looking most forward to?
What technology? It's either the Google Glass, because I mean they look pretty cool. I mean, I know that many talks bad about them and it should be crap and all that shit, but I think it would be pretty awesome, just to have your phone like in front of your eyes and all that. And or then it is the
Don't you think though? Can I interrupt? Don't you think it's going to be maybe distracting if you have your phone and your eyes and you sort of because I remember that sort of a critique people have given to Google Glass.
Yeah, I mean I can kind of see it when, for example, if you're bicycling, if like me, or going on driving on your scooter or something. I could pretty much imagine that you just driving
and you get a text message.
And then, oh my god, one of my friends, and then a truck just drives into you. I mean, I can kind of see that, but I don't think it's going to be that distracting. I don't think.
No.
So much of a distraction. I don't think.
No.
If you are clever enough, like me, to kind of ignore it, and you don't have any friends, then then it don't get that big of a problem, I think.
Okay. I'm sorry I interrupted. You were about to say something else you were looking forward to.
Yeah, and that was, of course, the wristband that could make your arm into the touchscreen.
Okay, sure. All right.
And a virtual reality headset to Xbox One that I can't remember if it this year or maybe next year it would come out. They have already made one, but they took it back because there was a lot of problems and all that.
All right. Oh, sorry. So question number 5, last question. How do you think technology has changed the society, and why?
I actually think we have to talk about that with that all your life is on this computer, social media. I think it's just kind of taking all the humanity and the social life pretty much out of people. If you understand me, yeah, I know you call it social media, but it's still on the internet, and you're still alone in your house.
Basically.
And I mean that's just stupid.
But what about long distance relationships though? They kind of work that way.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it with, for example, Skype. I can see that because I mean, then you can pretty much talk to each other, not like Facebook. You can still call each other and talk, but instead of that, you actually pretty much just text message, LOL, and all that. It's not that much of interacting with each other, if you quite understand.
Yeah, I think that's a very old man sort of
Sonny, get off the computer
sort of theory. I remember watching also. I just little ad thing. I remember watching this YouTube video. I can't remember what it was called. Basically directed by a guy who was in the video. He was trying to make a point of the fact that we let technology consume us too much. And what he had put up a situation where a guy and a girl had been walking on the street, and the guy didn't know which way to go. And so in one version, he asked the girl he met on the street what way to the place that he was going to, and that made them sort of meet, and they fell in love, and they got married, and kids and house and everything. And in the other version, he
by interacting.
Just by,
hey, where's McDonald's?
Kind of unrealistic, but whatever. And in the other version, he was on his smartphone, so he just looked at Google Maps, and kind of saw. And his point was sort of that, we don't get those interactions with online, with being online all the time. But I have a lot of critique about the video, especially because it's unrealistic. I mean, if you meet people on the street, mostly just asshole, right?
just by asking.
They don't care about you.
Just by asking, where's McDonald's? the person mostly say, "Get away, asshole."
Yeah, I mean, I remember I've once or twice or many times have told people when they ask for directions, I've just told them the wrong place. Just go that way. Way. So that's unrealistic. But also another critique I have is, what about online dating? Huh? Thousands of people, if not millions, meet online, and actually there's more and more who actually do become have a long distance relationship, and then they sort of meet and they move in together and they get house and kids and get married and all this stuff. That's happening more and more through online relationships. So
yeah, but
that's kind of replacing the whole coincidentally meeting on the street sort of thing, because also online you can sort of pick people, like on the Hot or Not app and Badoo and all those, even though that's crap. But you can sort of pick your date, and so it's going to be someone who has a lot of interests that are the same as you, instead of just meeting some random person on the street. So anyway, that was an off note. Anyway, that was the technology tag. I hope you enjoyed it.
They did.
They did.
They have to.
That was some very, very interesting questions I think we got from Marcus here.
Yeah. You mean answers? Because
I mean answers. Exactly. I'm tired.
Yeah.
What can I say? Anyway, so
I'm tired,
we're gonna take. Yeah, I've been working all day, man. Anyway, so we're gonna take a little musical break, and then we're gonna return with we're gonna shout outs to YouTubers like we always do. We didn't do it in the last episode, but
oh man,
we're gonna do it this episode, and then we're gonna end the podcast off. So
yeah,
keep watching or listening or whatever, and we'll see you after the musical break. Alright, and welcome back after the little musical break. If you're watching the video version, you will have seen Marcus a lot doing
crazy
his
thing.
Version of dancing. Anyway,
which is this.
Keep rocking, Marcus. Anyway, so
I'm groovy, man. I'm so groovy.
We're nearing the end of the show, and it's the time for us to shout out our favorite YouTubers. I will start because I rule, and and the person I would like to shout out is actually a girl that I recently did a collab with on my main channel. We did 10 things that we believed as kids.
Oh yeah, the last one was pretty mean.
Fuck you. Anyway, he poked fun of religion, but whatever. SeaWorld man got mad. Anyway, that's another shout out. Anyway, so I would like to shout out her because honestly, it's pretty fucking amazing. Because
but what's her?
You remember? Nila Jordanov is her. No, sorry. I pronounced it wrong in our collab. It was Nila Jordanov. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
It's Nila Jordanov.
Sure.
That's her channel. Just search for her. She hasn't got a URL. Anyway, but back in 2005 when YouTube started out, it was filled with people just uploading random stuff from their everyday life. And then we started to have sort of video bloggers. And they became huge. Charlie McDonald, Shane Dawson, all these different people became huge by just doing vlogs from their everyday life.
Name.
Shut up. Anyway, and Nilla does the same thing. Like she makes, but they're fun and entertaining. It's not just about boring things in her life. It's sort of 10 things I hate, or 10 things about I hate about YouTubers or whatever. She actually does a lot of I hate videos, but whatever.
Those are funny.
Those are funny. So she does, and she puts time into editing. And writing the videos, but her quality isn't sort of up to date, and she's a newbie in the whole YouTube game, just like Marcus is. But luckily Marcus has me. But anyway, but she really puts effort into them, and she will become amazing. That's absolutely 100% for sure. Of course. She's like me when I started out. It's actually funny.
So she's gonna end up double as awesome as you.
Exactly. So you better go check out her channel. She's really her videos are so entertaining, which is so weird because normally in this YouTube that we have today, it's so filled with challenge videos and all these different shit videos. Sorry to say so, but with this 4K quality and everyone are so focused about all that, and it's just amazing to see one of the original sort of YouTubers still.
Remember these one. These.
Goose eyes. Anyway.
Yeah. Goose.
That's
Goose
the Danish translation. Anyway, so Nella Jordanov, go check out her channel. She is amazing. And I'm gonna give the word to you, Marcus, so you can shout out your favorite.
The word to me. Okay, then I'm gonna.
Don't interrupt. So you can shout out your favorite YouTuber. Here you go, Marcus. Take on the show. Just take over. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you.
Okay, while Michael is reacting like a crybaby, then I'm gonna shout out my YouTube, favorite YouTuber, and that is Epic Fantasy. That's not his real name, but that is the name of his channel, where he makes all these kind of weapons out of foam board and all so beautiful stuff. I mean, really, really cool. Like to modelizing, to blacksmithing. Actually, he also teaches you how to blacksmith and all that shit. And really, really just go check him out because he's awesome. And if Michael just could come over here again, then we can...
Fuck you! Fuck you! Don't say things about me! Don't interrupt my podcast show! Fuck you! Anyways, we love each other. I just want you to know that. Me and Marcus, we love each other. We love each other. And...
Yeah, we do.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you! I mean, I love you.
Love you too.
Oh my god!
He never wants that. Anyway, things got crazy. That's what happens in the video podcast. When we do, you're gonna end up hurt yourself. So, when we do, I think it's a good time. I think it's a good thing that this is a one-time thing, the whole video podcast thing, because it would be too crazy if we did this every time. Anyway, so,
but more funny. I think.
More funny. So we're gonna end the show off now. It's been a fun 30 minutes or whatever. I haven't edited this, so I don't know. But it's been a fun half an hour talking about stuff, about technology. And yeah, I'd just like to thank you all for watching this podcast show. Be sure to share it on to your friends and
subscribe.
And subscribe. Marcus, we're on the level where it's quite annoying. Nerdy. Do you mind? Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to
subscribe.
Oh my god, Marcus. Like, your timing is off. Anyways, subscribe. So off. Like, oh god. Anyway.
And like this
video, share it on,
thumbs
all
up.
that stuff. Check out my channel because I'm awesome.
No.
And because Marcus would not be making videos if it wasn't for me. Because I'm amazing. So, we'll see you guys next week. A little thing to close off. We promised you in the last podcast episode. We have a new series that we're going to start on Marcus's channel.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna film Marcus, and he's going to do parkour stuff. I don't know if you'd like to talk more about that, Marcus, to start it off.
Yeah, it's pretty much where I go around my area here in the city and do some parkour tricks. I can't do that much because... This city is fucking boring, okay? There's nothing you can jump over or anything, but I try to find places where I can film with first person and in third person. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And I really hope it's going to end up awesome.
But, yeah, we'll get more into that, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be sort of the teamwork thing in it. Is that I'm gonna film Marcus from afar so you can kind of see it, and then we're gonna do first person because Marcus has a GoPro camera, and then we're gonna cut those two together and make it look really awesome. And we'll see you guys in the next podcast episode in a month's time or 2 months. Fuck you. Anyway, so we're gonna end this off. See you in a couple of months' time, and thank you so much for watching.
Goodbye. I'm a robot. Yeah.
Your timing.